Apex Biology, and for today we are going to ask a simple question. It's a very direct one. Illustrate the human skeleton and label key parts. Now what we are going to do is that we're going to show you a very simple illustration. We start with this simple illustration. Let's say this is the skull, right? And we'll take that as the eye socket and this as the nasal socket. Very funny drawing, right? Very funny drawing. We take this area here as the, then we'll take this as the neck. We'll take this area as the bones of the collar, and then we'll get the sternum, right? Then the remaining part of the skeleton goes like that. And then we want to form the ribs. We start with the ribs coming from here, right? The ribs come this way, right? The ribs come like that. 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 Ribs come like that, okay? We'll take it this way, okay? We'll take this as our ribs, right? And then we'll just take the ribs like that. And then the other part goes like that. So we now have this as the parts that are labeled red. We identify them as the skull, right? This, of course, is the sternum. This will represent the ribs, the rib cage. And this will represent the vertebral column, right? Now let's go further and see if we can get the other parts out very simply. We now come here, we get the collarbone showing the scapula, like that. We have the collarbone showing the scapula like that, right? It's an illustration. Then we'll get the humerus, we'll get the radius. We can get the radius and ulna like that. Radius and ulna, sorry for the power outage. Get the radius and ulna that way. This is the humerus. We get the ulna back. We get the radius thinner, right? The ulna should be thicker. It should present the ulna. This is the radius that is thinner. The bone of the arm, the ankle, the wrist. Then we get the bones of the hand, right? Bones of the hand, right? Just form them like that. We'll come here, we'll also form the bones of the hand. We'll try and make this snappy. Then we'll now get the bones of the hip. The bones of the hip called the pelvic girdle. We'll get another one here like that. Get the pelvic girdle like that. I'll form it this way. Okay. We're just forming a model of the mammalian skeleton. Then we'll get the bone of the leg, the femur. The femur that come that way. Then we'll have the tibia. Sorry, before then we'll have the kneecap. It's an illustration. Kneecap. Then we have the tibia. The tibia is the thinner one attached. The thinner one is the tibia. Then we'll have the bones of the ankle, right? Bones of the ankle, then bones of the feet. Illustration, bones of the feet. Very funny, but we're making sense out of it. Very simple. And then we have this one goes like that. We have a cavity here like that. We have a very funny skeleton. And then we have this now here serving. We now label this side. We call it with blue. This is our collarbone. This is the scapula. This is the humerus. This is the thinner one is the radius. The one that is the thicker that's at the back is called the ulna. The wrist bones are called the carpals. The bones of the hand are called the metacarpals, right? Then the digits here are called the phalanges, right? We can come this way, we call this one here. We can come here and call this the hip bone. Right? This is a very long bone called the femur, the bone of the thigh. This is our kneecap. This big one is the tibia. The thin one is the fibula, right? And then the bones of the ankle are called the tarsals, right? bones of the foot are called the metatarsals. Then the digits here are called phalanges. So we have a very simple diagram of the human skeleton. So what we're going to do is that all the parts that are colored red, are part of what is called the axial skeleton, right? While all the parts that are colored blue, all the parts that you see colored blue, all the parts colored blue here all are called the appendicular skeleton. So this is a simple sketch of the human skeleton. Enjoy learning at Biology. Have a great day. Bye.